Should I move you down? I feel like I should. Oh, that's too much. Hey everyone, it's Amy and welcome, or maybe welcome back to my channel and to another No Buy Year update with a twist. If you didn't know, usually when I do these monthly No Buy Year updates, I will share my successes and my struggles and then a breakdown of everything that I've spent throughout the month. But since this has been my second full month in lockdown, not going anywhere, not doing anything, not able to spend any money even if I wanted to, it felt kind of like that video style would be a waste of time. Suffice to say, the only things I spent money on this month were groceries, takeaway food, and a new conditioner for my hair. A surprise, surprise, I came in under budget. So instead, what we're gonna do today is a little bit of a No Buy Year Q&A so that I can give you guys a bit more of an interesting and in-depth update into how I'm getting on with my No Buy Year so far, now that we are 5 months in. Time flies when you confine to an apartment for 2.5 months, eh? So thank you to everyone who submitted questions for this video. Without you guys, this video could not exist. Also, before we jump in, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to go ahead and join our No Buy Year Facebook group. It's a really lovely community full of really wonderful people. So first, I have not one, not two, but 3 questions from Bijou Vlogs. Do you find recording regular updates on your No Buy Year progress on social media has helped you keep motivated? I tried it before and lasted 2 months, then gave up. I'm wondering if keeping track of it might help me keep motivated. 100%. I'm a very stubborn person by nature, and if I say I'm gonna do something, I will do it, even if I have to lose a limb to a bear in the process. Like, that's the way my mindset works. But being held accountable to you guys making these videos, and also to myself by keeping track of my No Buy Year, definitely helps to make it feel less like a chore and more like a fun challenge. Not only do I upload these No Buy Year videos for you guys, which I really enjoy, and then it helps me to kind of celebrate my successes, but I share those successes in the Facebook group, and that helps. And I also, because I am such a nerd, keep spreadsheets of my No Buy Year achievements. So little things like that make it fun and help you to look back and see the progress that you've made and see what you've achieved definitely helps. Number 2, what is the most challenging thing to not buy during your No Buy Year experience? It's probably clothes, and not so much going out and buying a bunch of clothes and doing a big haul, but I've realized through this process that there are some definite gaps in my wardrobe, and there are some clothing items that would actually serve a really useful purpose in my life. So it kind of sucks not being able to go out and buy those, but at the same time, this experience has taught me to tell the difference between things that will serve the purpose and things that just look pretty but I don't really need. And question number 3, how much money do you think you've saved by doing this No Buy Year challenge? I can tell you exactly how much money I've saved because, like I said, I keep track of everything. So in the last 5 months, just from implementing this No Buy Year, I have saved 294 BD, which is the equivalent of about £630. That's a lot of money. Obviously, the last 2 months have kind of skewed things a bit, and if I was allowed to go out into the world, then I probably would have spent more. But even before lockdown began, I was consistently coming in under budget every month, so I still would have saved a big chunk of change. Okay, Teresa Chick asked, what would you change if you ever did another low buy? Good question. I think I would spend more time right at the beginning, getting very clear on what my goals are and what I'm trying to achieve and why I'm doing this challenge. Because for the first couple of months, I had some rules in there that didn't really align with what I was trying to get out of the experience. I was kind of just following along with what other people were doing and rules that other people had set, and kind of like going along with the motions. But it's really important to know what you specifically want to get out of this experience and what you need to do to get to that point. And I think I didn't put enough planning and thought into it at the beginning, and so it took me a couple of months to really get into the swing of things, because I was kind of just like, hey, I have no idea what I'm doing, let's go. But that's also kind of just how I live my life. So Layla L asked, hey, I would love to know how you deal with items you finish and love and would rebuy if you still have other products that you don't love as much but they do the job. This was hard to do with a mug in my hand. Do you force yourself to finish them or choose to only use the faves and rebuy something you love? Love your videos and the group. And I love you and your support. Thank you. I feel like I fall somewhere kind of in the middle with this, because as much as possible, I'm trying to use up everything that I have, because you guys know me, I hate waste. But at the same time, if I despise a product and it really doesn't work for me, then I'm not afraid to declutter it and just get rid of it. And then I just make a mental note of my favorite brands and my favorite products. And when it comes time to repurchase, those will be the ones that I'll go for. QLCL Corporate. Hey Aimee, what is your motivation for a no buyer? Choose the answer that suits you. Ooh, multiple choice, I like this. A, have more money at the end of the year to invest in gold. B, some hippie. C, save the world. D, another reason. It's probably going to be a mixture of B and C. I guess there is a little bit of a hippie-esque element to why I'm doing this. At the end of the year, I'm hoping to have a greater understanding of what brings me true happiness and contentment. And spoiler alert, I don't think it's stuff. I'd like to live a little bit more minimally. I don't think I'll ever be a white wall, white couch minimalist like you see on YouTube. How do they keep their houses so clean? But I would like to feel less attached to stuff and things, and learn a little bit more about myself and what truly makes me happy. This coffee is so strong. Help. I'm gonna be climbing up the walls soon. I am gonna say this wrong. Fairies Mac. Every time I read your username, I read it as fairies mask, and I know that's not what it is, but I'm always like, ooh, fairies. That's not what it is. But I feel like I can't say it. Anyway, this is a good question. Do you plan on bringing or shipping all of your makeup, skincare, hair care, and shower products when you move? Or are you going to leave a lot of them behind and repurchase things when you are in a new place? I'm just wondering if it's worth shipping some of that stuff, or if things such as your Wet n Wild bronzer would even make it to the new, read more, destination without getting totally smashed in transit. This has been on my mind for a little while, because I do still have a lot of products here. I think what I'm gonna do is anything kind of just generic cosmetics, like sun cream, shower gel, although I don't think I have any of that, body lotion, like the day-to-day stuff. I'm just gonna see if Abida wants it and leave it with her, because there's no point in me like taking back a bunch of toothpaste, you know? It's not that expensive to repurchase, and that's something that Abida would get use out of because she's staying here. Things like my makeup, my skincare, my hair care, things that are a little bit more pricey, I don't want to leave them behind. I want to take them with me, and I don't know how possible that's going to be with my luggage allowance, but I'm going to try my best. Also, with regards to the Wet n Wild bronzer and any type of powder product that you are transporting when you're traveling, a top tip is to get those little cotton wool pads, the little circular cotton wool rounds, and stuff them into the powder product. And then when you put down the lid, they're much less likely to smash and break. I know this as someone who has lost a lot of powder products to international transportation. But yeah, I'm gonna take as much of the stuff that I love and that is on the pricier side with me, and anything that's easily replaceable, I will leave behind. Roylan Hernandez, I think. Could you talk about unique fruits, rivers, trees, and fauna from Bahrain? know. I don't know anything about any of those things. Also, I live in the middle of the city, so there are no rivers, trees, fruits, or fauna. Just concrete. Just concrete and sand. Last question is from Amelia Hills. How do you resist amazing sales and offers? I got sucked into a one-day buy one get one free offer and spent way too much. I feel you. The best way to avoid getting sucked into those kinds of bargains and sales and like flashy offers is to just avoid that arena altogether. So I don't open any marketing emails from clothing shops. I don't go to the mall for a wander around. I don't look at online shops to just see what's new. I don't put the temptation in my way. Much like I do not keep cookies in the house, because if I buy a pack of cookies, I will get home from the grocery store and eat the entire pack. That's not an exaggeration, that's my actual life. So I don't buy cookies and then I can't eat them. So I don't go to the mall and I don't look at online shopping websites and then I can't buy anything. I can't be tempted because I know my self-control is not that great. Just put on the blinkers and just keep walking. Okay everyone, that pretty much wraps up this month's No Buy Year update. Once again, thank you to everyone who submitted questions to make this video possible. If it wasn't for you, it would just be me sitting in front of a camera awkwardly with nothing to say. I'd love to know in the comment section down below how your No Buy Years are going. How much money have you guys saved so far? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. Remember that I love you and I will see you all soon. Bye.